Teacher class. So in this class, this section, we're looking at how to transform polar equations to rectangular equations, because we're more familiar with rectangular equations. So we can kind of get a sense of what these things look like without necessarily having to change the mode of our calculator and graph them, which is perfectly fine if you need help graphing it. But this is just to get the idea down of how do I go back and forth between the two different forms. So in this one, what we're going to be doing is using the identity y equals r sine theta. The y coordinate on a circle of radius r is equal to r times the sine of the angle we've rotated. Well, there's r sine theta. So that simply is just y. So this is just y equals 2, which is a horizontal line. All right, and then they're going to ask, like, what does this look like? What do we just graphed? So this is a horizontal line. All right, and then y equals 2 touches that 2 on the y-axis. That's why we write y equals 2. And then it's horizontal, which means it's parallel to the x-axis. So there's our choice D. Now I want you to see that we can graph this with the TI calculator. So the first thing you want to make sure you have your mode correct. So in mode, I'd come down to function, this function line, and select POL for polar. And then when you're in polar mode, when you press y equals, you get r as the equation. Now I do need to make sure that I'm isolating r. So this is r sine theta equals 2. I would need to divide both sides by the sine, and I'd have 2 divided by the sine of theta. Now technically 2 divided by the sine of theta is the same as 2 times cosecant theta, but because I don't have a cosecant button on my calculator, I would need to use this form to get the graph. So r equals 2 divided by the sine. And now when I press xt theta n button, it's going to give me theta because I'm in polar mode. Alright, I'm going to hit graph. There's that horizontal line passing through 2.